And it makes a lot of sense, right? If you rotate really early, the potential for you to swing over the top is greatly increased, right? So for most people, they're going to want to not do this and miss the ball, so they're going to start to move the club head behind them from position 5 to get the club head to enter in from a neutral spot. When we take a look at his swing in terms of what I think is causing the right miss now,
右のミスにつながってしまう原因と思われる箇所が、
there's a few points. So
いくつかあります。
the overriding point, I think, is we're starting to get a little bit of toe strike.
ちょっとトーストライク気味ですよね。
Right, so that's getting the starting line right.
そうなると打ち出し方向が若干右目になります。
So that's the big thing that definitely has to change.
でこれはかなり大きい重要なことなので改善した方がいいですねということです。
Some of the reasons why I think we're maybe getting a little toe strike is as we're getting down.
でトーストライクになる原因はここですね。
It looks like the arms are getting a little bit trapped behind the body, the little bit early rotation.
ちょっとだけこの体が回り始めるのが早く、腕が胸の回転に対してちょっと後ろ気味にあるっていうのが見られますね。
And then from here, from position 5, the club shaft, because you're kind of early rotated, the club shaft is slightly flattening as opposed to slightly steepening.
で P5 からは本当はなるべくシャフトを立てていっていただきたいんですけども、体がちょっとやはり回転が先行してしまってるせいで、ちょっと下から
いや最近本当下から入ってる感覚が強くて、
Yeah, so the club head is kind of working behind the hands more from position 5 than it should, and that's what's getting the sweet spot to enter in a little bit too far from the inside. So you're going to get a toe strike all day there.
で P5 からヘッドを動かすその適正な動かしてほしいパスみたいのがあるんですけども、それに対してクラブヘッドがちょっと下から入ってしまってるため、それが結果としてトーストライク、トーヒットにつながってるっていう感じかなって。
So what I would recommend is obviously the typical getting that sequence of rotation a little better.
でこの回転の流れみたいのを少しだけ良くしてあげて。
And then from here, working on getting the club head to move a little bit more out towards the ball by slightly different wrist movements.
で P5 からクラブヘッドをこう寝かすのではなくちょっと立てる感じで、しかもその行う方法は手首の使い方を少し変えることでやっていきたいと思います。
And that together should shift strike towards the center. And at the very most, that's really all we need to change. Because once we start getting center strikes, face starts to twist a lot less. You're probably going to have a better time of starting line.
なので、そこがフィックス直せれば打点もより真ん中に近くなるので打ち出し方向がちょっと右になってしまうというのも良くなりますし、それさえ直せれば、十分でしょうということです。
Okay, so let's see. Go ahead and set up for me real quick.
では口でやっていきます。
Swing up to the top.
トップで一回止まります。でここに手がタッチしてから回転していきましょうということです。ワン、ツー。いいですねという。
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. So again, what we're trying to do is more so not slow down the rotation, but just change the sequence of it slightly. Which this one to me looked a lot better. So as he started to come down to position 5, now take a look half of the left thigh, right? If anything, slightly under rotated here.
でこれはやりすぎというわけではなくて、そのちょっと回転も足りませんが、でもこれをやってほしいということです。
Right, so as you can see, pretty much a little bit more than half of his left leg. Here, it's almost none of your left leg, right? So that's the big difference.
そうですね。左足の見え方が違うの分かりますよね。なんでこのようにやってほしいということです。
So then from here, because we have done that, now I think that position 6.
でこのおかげで P6 で
I think that the club now wants to almost pitch out towards the ball more.
クラブヘッドが今まで下に入ってたのがもう少し置きながらインパクトしてくることができる。
And as we approach the ball, it's a little hard to see because it's kind of blocked here, but we're going to see that the club head is now entering in more from the, not outside, but more neutral than before.
最近はずっと力入ってる感じがして。
And it makes a lot of sense, right? If you rotate really early, the potential for you to swing over the top is greatly increased, right? So for most people, they're going to want to not do this and miss the ball, so they're going to start to move the club head behind them from position 5 to get the club head to enter in from a neutral spot.
そうです
The
ね。
issue with that is now you're redirecting the club in the wrong way and opening the face. So it's difficult to square the face, and you're probably going to get more